Your Betrayal by Both My Valentine, another incredibly easy song by them, which I highly recommend for beginners because it's a very easy song and it's very fun to play. And this is a prime example that the best songs are the easiest ones. I'm going to walk you through each individual note and teach you the entire song, lead and rhythm. And there isn't much difference between lead and rhythm, but whichever you would prefer to play, I'm going to teach it to you. The opening riff for Your Betrayal, once you learn the pattern for that, it is more than half the song. It's the chorus, it's the intro, it's the outro. What you're doing in this part of the song is you're taking your actually palm of your hand and you're putting it on the strings. If you put it too far up, the notes will sound very muted, like. But if you put it too far back, it'll sound real ringy. Which makes it sound heavier, which you'll actually need to use that later on in the song. So try to put it right in between, right in the middle, the way you get that nice chuggy noise. Once you got the idea of palm muting down, the intro riff is this pattern right here. Slow. This is it slow. And notice every time I don't want the strings to make any noise, I put my left hand down on the strings. It mutes the strings and gets rid of all that fuzzy noise. Get that pattern down and the entire intro is played behind the rhythm. It's the same beat over and over, and then it gets heavier. Like I said earlier, bring your palm down to where it rings more. Start from here, go down here instead. So you're going from, go down here to where it rings a little bit more and it goes. And you notice once I want it to sound heavier, I stop putting the left hand on the strings and I stop muting the strings. So it's. Then for the heavy one, it's. The lead over those palm mutes after the intro is played is chords called octaves. And in the octaves, you'll be hitting a note, muting the second string under it with that same finger, and putting either your pinky or ring finger on a note 2 frets up, 2 strings away. So in this case, you're going to be starting on 5 and 7. 5 on the 5th string, 7 on the 3rd string. The string in between, no noise should be coming out of it. It should just be. So the chord should go. But you're going to be strumming the chord. And that's what an octave chord is. You're going to be strumming octaves and you're going to be moving to different frets. So in this pattern, you're going to start on 5 and 7. And then you're going down to 1 and 3. Back up to 5 and 7. Going up to 8 and 10. And this is the pattern slow. Then back to the palm mute riff in the intro. After the intro palm mute riff is played again, the lead then slides in from, I usually slide from about the 12th fret. And once you do the slide, you do what's called pull-offs. This riff is probably the funnest thing to play in this whole song. It's incredibly fun. If you don't know how to do pull-offs, you're picking the note and putting the finger on the string, on the fret, just like you normally would. And you pick the note, and then without picking again, you're pulling off to the lower note, which in this case would be the open. So it sounds like. Now, every note is pulled off to open. Here's a good example. It goes. That's 5, 3, 5, just played over and over. Pulled off to open, so that's what it'll end up sounding like. So I'm going to tell you each individual note, and then I'm going to show you what it sounds like slowed down with the pull off to open, and then after that I'm going to do it up to tempo so you understand what it sounds like, because with pull off to opens, it sounds completely different with when you play it slow, when you play it fast. So the first notes are on the 5th string, which are the only notes on the 5th string, is 5, 3, 5. Just like that. 5, 3, 5. And after that it goes on the dots, it's just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So all together that's 5, 3, 5. Then on the 4th string, then after that it goes 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, all on the 4th string. You play that riff, I think you play it 2 or 3 times, depending on the song, I'm not exactly sure, but at one point you change it up, so it goes, and right there it goes to 10, and plays about the same pattern but on different notes. It's 10, 8, 7, 8, 7, 5, 7, 5. And all those notes are still on the 4th string. So it's then right here it goes. With that lead riff being pulled off to open, slow, it'll sound like this. Don't forget to change it up at the end of the riff. Up to speed, it'll sound like this, which is, I think, in my opinion, sounds really awesome. Behind that pull-off lead to open is the chorus riff. And the chorus riff is the same pattern with this hand, but it's just a little bit different. You're picking the open notes and you're strumming at the same time, kind of. It does this. Palm mutes. It starts off with palm mutes. And instead of hitting that last note, you're hitting open. No frets. I'm just muting these bottom 3 strings with my finger to make sure that they don't ring. So it would go just like that, and the next pattern after that, it goes all together. It sounds like this. Slowed down, it's you play that whole thing I just played for you twice. But the second time it changes up, and I'm going to show you right now. And right here you go 5 and 7 on the 5th and 4th string. Then go to 3 and 5. So it's then go into 1 and 3. Instead of doing the pattern on the open 6th string, you're doing the pattern on the 5th string and the 4th string, 1 and 3. So it's then you slide up to 3 and 5. After you do that, you're doing pull off 3 to open, but it's all palm mute. Just like that. Then you slide in. So all together, slowed down, sounds like this. right there, instead of doing the 3 palm mutes to open, you're doing this harmony runaround, which the lead or rhythm, I'm not sure which ones either, but I'm going to show you both of them. It does this. And the other one is. The first one is on the 4th string, sliding into 7, then hitting 5, 3, 2. The harmony to that would be on the 5th string, not the 4th, the string above it, going to 8, 7, 5, 3. So it's both play at the same time, makes it sound really cool. The verse riff starts off with the palm mutes again to open, but you want to make them pretty heavy, but you want to stop them after they're done. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, stop them. And then the drums. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 again. And right here, there's another little run around. I'm going to show you, get a close up. After you do the palm mutes, the 1, 2, 3, 4, you slide the 3 on the 4th string. Give it a nice little, the slide isn't necessary, but it makes it sound really good. Gives it a lot more character, a lot more feel, instead of just going. You want to. So yeah, slide the 3 on the 4th string, hit 5 on the 5th string, 3 on the 5th string after that, then hit 2 on the 4th, then right here you're just going 3, 3 on the 5 and 6. So all together slow sounds like just like that, and up to speed it's. Then back to the palm mutes, drums, then you do it again. Then one guitar plays the same thing 2 more times again, but the other one goes to a lead. The lead guitar actually starts on the 3rd string. So you do the palm mutes. You play this twice with the other guitar, both playing the same thing. And after you play it twice, you go 3rd string, 2nd fret, slide in. 3rd fret, 3rd, 4th string. Then you hit the 2nd fret right below it. And the 5th fret on the same string. Then you're doing 3, 3 on the 5 and 6, just like you did on the other riff. So all together, slow, it sounds like this. Up to speed, it sounds like this. At this part of the song, after you play the verse, the pre-chorus would just be an open note, top 3 strings. Just right before Matt screams, "I'm in your heart," take the pick, hold it sideways, put it on the actual strings, and you're doing what's called a pick slide. So once you put it on the strings, you slide it down, and what I like to do is I like to have my hand muting the strings right here, because if they're open it sounds really sloppy. So I think, put them right here, meet the strings, and slide slowly. And then you pause, and Matt screams, "I'm in your heart." The chorus, right after the pick slide, and you pause, is the same rhythm behind the pull-off lead behind them. It's the same exact thing. Same exact riff. The only thing that is different is the lead above it is not the pull-off lead. It is actually octave chords, which follows the rhythm. So it's there you do that harmony lead on 7-5-3-2 on the 4th string, while the other guitar does 8-7-5-3 on the 5th. After you play the verse and the chorus twice, it goes into this one part where Matt is just kind of like humming into the mic. One guitar is just doing an open note, and right when the lead guitar hits a certain part, you have to do 3-1, open 1. Then wait for the part that you slide in, and then you do palm mutes on the open. That's exactly how many you do. So it's... Then that's when they scream, go. The lead above that part that I just showed you would be right here on 10. You're holding both 10s. I would recommend using your middle finger on the 3rd string, 10th fret, and using your ring finger on the 2nd string, 10th fret. And you're just picking in between 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. So it's... Then you're putting your pinky down on the 11th fret on the 2nd string to make the note for your ring finger go one step higher. So it's... Let me get a good shot so you can see my right hand. Then you're doing the same pattern, but you're lifting up those 2 fingers and putting your pointer finger down on the 8th fret on the 2nd string. Same pattern. So it's so far it's... Ring finger back down on the 10th. Doing it twice, and then you're letting that 10 ring on the 3rd. So it's... While at the same time, while that's ringing, you pick 11, 10, 8, 10 with the other strings, keeping your middle finger on the 3rd string, 10th fret. So it's... Which is 10, 10, 8, then the 10 on the 3rd where your middle finger's on. So slowly, that is played. And play it again. You pause right there and he screams, go! Once you learn that lead, it is played on top of this new rhythm. It just keeps getting played after Matt screams go. The rhythm is all palm mutes, what I showed you with your palm earlier. It is kind of tricky to pick it up unless you've listened to the song a bunch of times, but as far as you know, it's just all opens. So in my right hand, it's going... Then right there it actually changes up. You're doing 3, 1, open, 1. Then you're going 8, 7, 5, 3. Just like that. And then once you play that twice, you're taking your palm and you're bringing it to the back of the bridge right there, so it's nice and heavy palm mutes. So it's... Notice I'm not putting my left hand, I'm not stopping the strings. Same pattern. And then after you play that twice, you do an open note. Back into the pre-chorus. Pick slide. And then you pause. Actually, for that pre-chorus, when you do the pick slide, you put my hand right here for the pick slide, but then I take it off kind of flick the strings a little bit so they have a little noise going. And I make sure I'm not holding the left hand down, because for that part there's a little feedback going. And then it goes back to the chorus, which is the... And then back to the harmony lead, and then the very beginning intro palm mute pad. Like I said, Your Betrayal is one of the easiest bullet songs ever. I learned the song in under 5 minutes. It's a very repetitive song, but very fun to play. Probably the only hard parts you'd have to learn. I wouldn't really say hard, but once you get them down, they'll be really fun to play. But the hardest parts would be the pull-offs and the little solo. You know, if you would even count that as solo. So if you enjoyed my video, you can actually comment down below. Tell me what tutorial you want me to do next, and if it gets enough thumbs up, I'll think about it. If it's a song that I'm capable of playing, a lot of people have been requesting songs. They're like, oh, play Through the Fire and Flames. I get 64 likes up, and obviously I can't play Through the Fire and Flames. But yeah, leave a comment below if you want me to do a tutorial for another song. Right here, you can like me on Facebook. If you want to watch me play the whole song, right there, click that link and it'll bring you to my page. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you in any way. Leave comments, send messages. I reply to everybody, and please subscribe. Thank you.